The most unfair reason I ever saw a teacher get fired. I went to a public school that loved coming up with pointless rules just to keep control over students. One year they introduced the dumbest one I've ever heard. No bathroom breaks during class. At first I honestly thought it was a joke, but within a week kids were getting detention slips just for stepping into the hallway to use the restroom. It didn't matter if you were about to burst. You had to sit there in silence until the bell rang. I remember watching classmates shift uncomfortably in their seats, some nearly in tears, just waiting for relief. But the worst day was in my art class. Our art teacher was one of the few adults in the building who actually seemed to care about students, and he had already clashed with the principal over this ridiculous policy. Everyone knew he was walking a thin line, but nobody expected what happened next. One girl in our class was clearly not going to make it. She sat hunched over, sweating, face red with embarrassment. Our teacher paced for a second, then quietly told her to follow him. He led her to the storage room, stood guard outside the door, and handed her a bucket so she wouldn't humiliate herself in front of everyone. It wasn't ideal, but it was better than her peeing her pants in class. You'd think people would have respected him for that. Instead, a few kids blabbed about it, and the story spread like wildfire. Parents complained, reporters showed up, and the news ran a headline that made it sound like our teacher forced a student to pee in a bucket. They didn't mention the bathroom rule at all. The administration panicked, and instead of admitting their policy was cruel, they fired him. He tried to protect his students' dignity, and that was the thanks he got.